Okay guys, I came up with a perfect way to get back at all those damn companies that send you junk mail. Okay, so here you go. Step 1. Take the envelope, take the junk mail, whatever it is, remove the business reply slip from the envelope. Once you have that, you find an empty box. Once you find the empty box, you fill it up with rocks. Once you fill it up with rocks, tape it up, and then you tape the business reply email on top of the box, and you ship it back to the company that sent it to you. And tell them to suck on that. Okay, so first of all, when a company has a BRM account with the Postal Service, they have to register what type of BRM they will be receiving, i.e. parcels, flats, or letters. They only get charged for those registers. If you send a box of rocks, the only one who loses is the Postal Service, because they still charge the same amount to the business to receive that item. If they happen to have a parcel BRM account, they get charged the same regardless of the weight and size. It's a flat rate fee for everyone. By the way, that is postal fraud. That is up to 5 years in prison or a $25,000 fine. Thanks, Captain Killjoy. For all intensive purposes, this is still a pretty funny gag, and the company will still have to deal with the box of rocks you sent them, irregardless of who has to pay for it. The phrase is intents and purposes, not intensive purposes. You spelled there wrong, you meant to put T-H-E-I-R, and also it is regardless, not irregardless. Here in England, we say intensive purposes because we still speak the proper way. Thanks. You're wrong. That's not proper. The phrase has and will always be intents and purposes, similar to a mode green / eggcorn type of phrase. So you're wrong and England hates you. Well, that phrase is foghorn leg corn. Mode green is that movie where they eat people. England is still ashamed though. It's foghorn leghorn, not leg corn. I'm pretty sure it's leg corn. That's why the little chicken guy, Chicken Bach, was chasing him around all the time. It's because he thought his legs were made out of corn. You guys are idiots. It is leghorn, and it's chicken hawk, not chicken bach. What the fuck is that? Here in England, that's bullshit. Intensive purposes doesn't mean shit here either. It's intents and purposes. Yeah, you're obviously an idiot. It doesn't actually make any difference where you're from. Intensive purposes is just the wrong phrase. Just say it correctly, intents and purposes. That way you won't have to defend it anyway, and we can avoid this whole idiotic conversation. But what if I'm doing something purposely with a lot of passion? Then it should be intensive purposes. This is the dumbest fucking post ever. You're the dumbest post ever. Shut the fuck up. Just get out of here. What the hell? You guys must have just grown up in a house under power lines chewing on lead paint chips or something. I actually also live in England and I've never heard that phrase that you keep spouting. Fuck England! Yeah, I've never heard that phrase. Maybe you're from somewhere different? Where did you grow up in England, actually? Guys, you're all wrong. It is actually intents and porpoises, you know, like the fucking whale things. I don't even think irregardless is a word in the first place.